jungle, four monkeys went fishing. That is till their trip went awry. One's a capuchin and one's a chimpanzee. The other baboon, the last a blue monkey. Leaving their homeland, stepping away into time doth end. They walked out to venture and never looked back, as the DM says.
Look at all these monkeys. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. They're not in the jungle anymore.
Hey guys, welcome to Jungles and Dragons, a D&D actual play podcast about four monkeys who go to the Forgotten Realms, go on an adventure to save their monkey friends. I'm Harrison, your host. Ethan,
Hello,
let's
everyone.
go.
This is Ethan, official Grinch Sona artist and finance YouTuber.
What?
I'm here today to talk about Jungles and Dragons. Enter the world of Jungles and Dragons. I play Paul Beenis, the Paladin Knight Chimp, and today's funky monkey fact is favorite Family Guy character. Now, if you look at Paul Beenis, he's kind of a chimp. So, if you look at Family Guy, who else is a chimp? Well, the monkey in the closet. Not really a chimp, but whenever Paul Beenis looks at that dang pointing monkey, he goes, and yeah, that's
It's very
his favorite
relatable
Family Guy
for him.
character. Yeah.
That's great, yeah.
He loves that
Gabe.
pointing chimp.
Oh,
Okay,
he
by
loves
the
that
way, you
pointing
should turn
chimp.
your vibration off on your phone, because we just heard it.
I'll go on Do Not Disturb.
You should just turn your vibrator off, all right? Come on.
Yeah.
We're trying to record a podcast, not
I'll
fucking-
turn off
come
my
on.
giant wall of dildos off. Dildos and vibrators and tentacles and all that.
Yeah. Gabe goes to his giant breaker switches, has to turn them all off.
Pull the lever.
Pull the string. Pull the string. That's from that movie where Bela Lugosi talks about a big green dragon.
I'm August. I'm playing Spoon's Rango. He's a blue monkey. Wizard, level 6 chump. Spoon's favorite character is Lois's dad, Carter Pewterschmidt, because he loves chopping down trees. He absolutely loves the industrialization of the modern world with chopping down of trees. And he imagines that if Carter Pewterschmidt was in the real world and life size, he would look at Spoons and he would say, Spoons, I hate Arbor Day just as much as you do. And then they would shake hands and kiss a little bit.
That's sort of his fantasy. That's what Spoons thinks about at night.
Spoons doesn't listen to music. He just listens to the sound of industry. It's great.
The machine's running.
Yeah. Hey guys, Gabe here, the official voice actor for Eugene Team Monkey, level 5 Mountain Dwarf Fighter. That's also a level 1 Hexblade and Old Capuchin Monkey. And his favorite Family Guy character is Adam West, the mayor, because he's old, just like him.
Oh, rest in peace, Adam West.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'm Nick. I'm playing Ani the Baboon. He's a druid. My funky monkey fact is that Ani's favorite Family Guy character is the greased up deaf guy, played by Mike
Yeah.
Henry. Yeah.
Who is the greased up deaf guy? I've never seen Family Guy.
He's greased up. He's full of grease, and he's deaf, and he runs around going, ah!
It's very strange. Let me look this up.
Oh yeah. there
Why
it
is Ani so into him?
He hasn't actually seen Family Guy, but he heard that they had a bit where there was
He's the only character he knows about for some reason.
He doesn't know Peter Griffin. He doesn't know Lois Griffin. He knows the
Holy
greased
shit,
up
can
deaf
they
guy.
do that? Is that allowed on TV?
Is this the Family Guy?
Okay. All right. Let's do the episode. Oh, I have to do mine. Shit. Hey guys, I'm Harrison. Again, my favorite Family Guy character is
Stewie's pig.
Spider Pig, dude.
Homer Simpson.
Spider Pig.
Yeah, my favorite character is probably Bob Burger.
Bob Burger. Bob
Alright, let's do
Burger.
the
I want my
episode.
burger.
My favorite character is Professor Farnsworth.
Yeah, can I change mine to Archer?
Yeah.
What's your favorite John Benjamin character? There, that's one.
Jungles and dragons and 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 jungles.
If you recall where we left off, you had all just jumped out of the big hole, the big troll hole in the back of Castle Sunblight, and you were all tumbling down this mountain, this fierce snowstorm surrounding you. Paul and Spoons, you are both completely out of it. You have gone into this, like, hallucinatory state induced by the mushrooms you took earlier. However, Eugene and Ani, if you can look around, you can see it's difficult to see through all of this snow and wind, this sort of white fury, but this sort of white rage, you might call it.
Oh,
The
man.
White
furious they
rage.
used to call Ani back in high school.
But if you look around, you can see that you can see that Spoons and Paul are unconscious, tumbling down the mountainside. You can see the Xanathar, who's just sort of a big sphere rolling down like a big boulder. You can see Beauregard and Townmaster Dickerson. They're rolling down the mountainside. Both of them sort of fall unconscious as they're getting bashed along the side of this mountain. And Eugene and Ani, the two of you soon fall unconscious as well, as you are both surrounded by this blizzard.
Oh!
Paul,
Yeah.
the last thing you remember is this white blizzard surrounding you, and the world becomes white and then black
Oh no.
as you fall unconscious. And this darkness starts to clear as we, the proverbial audience of the show, are met with a blue sky with these bright white fluffy clouds sort of gently floating along. We look down and we see an island, this sort of jungly, tropical tropical with a mountain coming out of the top. And there are these huts built here, this sort of tropical village. And there's a big sign that says Paultopia.
Oh my
And
God.
at the top of the mountain, in the central part of this island, is a big golden palace. And we come into this golden palace, and we see an elaborate golden throne room, complete with a tiki bar. And sitting atop the throne, covered in goblin blood, is Paul Beenis. There are dead goblins strewn across the floor here, leaking blood all over. And surrounding Paul, sort of in these kneeling, subservient positions, are all of his friends. We see Eugene, we see Ani, not Spoons, he's out doing some errands.
Spoons is not my friend.
But we see Paul's dad, we see the citizens of Draconia, and they're all sitting there saying, "Oh, Paul, you're so cool. We're so glad that you are our friend and are so awesome and that we get to be friends with you. You killed all those goblins so good."
This sounds alright. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty
Paul,
good.
Can I kiss your feet, Paul? Can I please
yeah.
kiss your toe, each
Yeah,
one individually?
Yeah, just don't stick them too deep in your mouth. I get a little uncomfortable, but yeah, you can do that if you want.
Mwah.
Yeah, this is
Mwah.
pretty cool.
Mwah.
Yeah, I love good.
Mwah.
I love toe
Mwah.
kisses. Yeah, okay.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
All right, stop it. Yeah. Nope, no, get out of here. All right, what is this place? Why is there two of me? Why is there a bloody me?
There's only one of you. You're the one sitting on the
Oh, that's
top.
me. I thought I was
That's-
walking into this thing seeing me.
No,
But
it's
it
sort
is
of like
me.
it's sort of like a dream where you can almost see it in third person, but that is you sitting there.
Oh, whoa. All right, let me
Oh,
taste
yeah.
it. Let me get a little taste of this goblin blood. Let me get a little sip of this goblin blood. Yep. Oh, yep. That's the good stuff. All right, I'm here.
Beauregard looks up to you and he says, "Is the goblin blood to your liking, my lovely son?"
Yeah. Can someone cut off this guy's head? Can we have a beheading right now? I'm like the ruler here, right? Can we have a live beheading?
Who would say this? The high mage emerges before you. He's sort of your right hand man here, sort of your little errand boy, and he says, Of course, Paul. I mean, you just did kill all of these goblins so magnificently. But
Yeah.
if you, I mean, would you like someone to behead this? Your dad?"
Yeah. Can I just summon anyone? Is that how much power I have? Can I get Gene Simmons to cut off this guy's head?
What does Gene Simmons sound like? How do I do a Gene Simmons voice?
Can I be Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
Let August be
Give me
Gene
Give me
All right.
Gene Simmons really quick.
Squire, bring in Gene Simmons to cut off this man's head.
Yes, at once! Gene Simmons, would you please come cut off Paul's dad's head? Beauregard says, "Well, if that's what you feel is right, son."
Yes, get
And
on
he
your
lays his
knees,
head
old
down
man.
before you. He gets on his knees, old man.
Bring out Gene Simmons, makeup and all.
Gene Simmons
I want him in
comes out,
full KISS uniform.
He lights a cigarette and takes out his big bass, which is now an axe on one end. He goes,
Yes.
"The Hyam."
Yeah. Whoa, that was cool.
There's sort of a wet schlop as Beauregard Beenis's head falls to the ground and he falls over dead.
Wow. All right,
All
that
right,
was.
see ya. I'm out of here.
Bye. Thank you, Gene Simmons. Rock on. All right, thank you. All right. Everyone, go play in this old fuck's blood. Go splash around in it. Go play around in it.
Everyone starts splashing around in the blood. You see the big blue freak sort of lathering himself up with it.
Yeah, he would do that, Harrison. Good job.
When suddenly you hear the familiar pitter-patter of a blue monkey's feet running down the hallway, entering this throne room, the double doors swing open as Spoon's Rango runs in and says, "Hey man, bad news man, this is not funky fresh. There's a really powerful guy down at the town square. He's asking for you, Paul. He's beating the shit out of everyone."
Beating the shit out of everyone. Point looks at, eyes every exit in the room. Okay, yeah, I'll go check it out. Yeah. I sort of like ice skate down to it because I'm slipping on all this blood on the floors, sort of
He
just...
says, "Oh, no,
glide
Paul,
over.
you don't have to walk. Don't worry, I got you." And Spoon sort of puts his arms out for you to piggyback ride on him.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
"All
Jumps
right,
on
let's
Spoons.
go." And he runs off with you on his back out of the palace. Paul, you were not the only one who took these mushrooms. There was another, and let's cut to the twisted mind of Spoon's Rango.
Oh.
From the brilliant mind of Spoon's Rango.
This is Spoon's Rango joint.
God, is it Gene Simmons? Is that you?
Spoon's Rango, you are in a familiar scene. You are standing at the edge of the Butterfield Labs in some unknown jungle near the jungle that everyone else is from. If you recall, you are on the verge of your great escape, about to run through these big glass doors. The secretary is pointing her shotgun at you. You can see the lab workers running towards you, and they've all sort of slowed down as if like time has stopped affecting everyone except you. They are just sort of frozen there as you are in the midst of this escape.
If I could save time in a bottle. I start moving all their glasses off their faces and moving like put their hands on each other's butts and things.
But yeah, there are sort of two directions before you. There is the exit in front of you, and there is the the doors to the lab leading into this dark, infinite maze of hallways.
Pretty fucked up that my dream world is always this. I guess. So I push towards the doors, break out.
Just like before, you break out. You start to run. You hear once again the familiar sounds of these hounds chasing you, but all like slowed down to the point where they're almost frozen. When suddenly something big, running the opposite direction of you, pushes through these jungle trees and shoves into you and knocks you back. Gabe, describe the character that has just run into Spoon's Rango.
So, this large figure bumps into Spoon's Rango, maybe about a foot or two taller than them, very wide, broad shoulders. They're this about 5 foot tall gorilla. They are soaking wet, and they have bits of glass within their hair. And as they stand up and back away, Spoons, you recognize this is Poob.
Oh,
Oh, Spoons! It's been a hot minute. Oh shit!
has it?
Ugh.
How long has it been?
I mean, last time we saw each other, I was lying on the floor in the church in Miro Baranzan.
You were in Menzo. I didn't see you.
Yeah, you remember the dead gorilla on the floor covered in glass?
No, I don't. Shit.
Poob lets out a hand to try to pick up Spoons from the ground.
Yeah. I guess Spoons grabs on.
As you grab it, he grabs on tighter, and you can feel kind of the bits of glass kind of get into your hand as he pulls you up. Oh man, what's going on? You trying to leave?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, not necessarily. I'm just trying to move forward as you do in these. Where am I? Where?
It's Butterfield. It's where we're from. It's our home.
I know it's Butterfield, but where am I? Like, where am I? Where am I?
You're in the lobby.
Well, technically, you're outside the lobby.
Oh yeah, we're outside the lobby. I don't know why you're trying to go outside. I mean, it goes. Poob turns his body, so it's less like them shaking hands, and now it's Poob trying to like hold his hand and pull him away. He tries to pull him back into the lobby.
Why do we need to go into the lobby?
It's like there's something important going down in the lobby, man. It's real important.
What is there? Is there like a soiree? A fete?
I mean, it's big news. Big news. Important news.
All right.
And
What's the news?
Now Poob is just gonna pull him, just yank at him.
Whoa!
Yeah. Are you resisting, Spoons?
I guess not. No, I just like surprised.
Okay.
Just whoa!
So you take him back into the lobby, and again, there's these very slowed down people there, and once again, this sort of labyrinthian hallway stretched out before you if you choose to enter.
What's with all the slow guys?
Poob kind of violently turns his head, and like little bits of glass and water like spray as he turns his, and like he looks at him very big.
It's gross.
Huh? It's just time. I don't know what you're talking about. Things look pretty normal to me. Come on, stop talking. Let's keep going.
Classic gaslighting.
Yeah. All right.
How's it been, Spoons? How's it been since you were able to?
Look, you know I didn't mean to get Elvis killed, right? Or do you even know about that?
I mean, I know about a lot of things, Spoons. I remember when you first left Butterfield, and Elvis told us, he was like, "Oh, he's gonna come get us real soon." And then that day, they drugged me. They dragged me into a room, and they told me how to do lexicograms and sign language. And anytime I fucked up, they beat the shit out of me.
I always liked lexicograms, honestly. That was one of the better ones.
Yeah, I mean, lexicograms are fine, but the tasing, the drugging, and the beating wasn't really great. But at least I know how to do this. And he takes one of his dripping, soaked fingers, and he does "one banana, please" in sign language.
Oh my god!
And he keeps pulling Spoons through the labyrinth.
So you guys go into this hallway.
Yeah, I guess I'm just pulling along. Look, man, I didn't even kill Elvis. Look, that wasn't even me. That was that was some other guy. I barely know. But I
mean, you kind of killed Elvis, Spoon.
How did I kill Elvis?
If you got us out of the lab, we would have still been alive.
How? I didn't even know
we
where
wouldn't
I
have. We wouldn't have to go talk to the Aboleth, and I wouldn't have gotten killed.
I, hey, I was, yeah, I was,
About that time, as you were walking through these hallways, a trap door opens up underneath you.
Ah!
You are both launched into like this metal chute. You're going. It's very fun. It's a fun slide that you're all going through, falling, and until you fall through the ceiling of another room. This is a room that is vaguely familiar to you, Spoons. I think this is your first time remembering it in a long time. There is a couch here and a couple chairs, all sort of very run down and ratty. There is an old box TV with a VHS player attached, sitting in the back end of this room, and there is a big cardboard box filled with VHS tapes.
I sort of gasp and I immediately go dive in, and I know exactly what I'm looking for. Go ahead.
What are you looking for?
Leonardo DiCaprio. No, not that. No, no. Kate Winslet. No, not the Holiday. No, come on.
What you looking for?
Ah, here it is. I reach in and maybe if it's there, pull out Titanic. VHS Titanic.
You pull out Titanic, yes. And this sort of jogs your memory a little bit. You remember sitting in here watching Titanic between experiments, and all the fun you had falling in love with these delightful little characters. But you also remember there were other movies you watched. This was a long time ago, and you were taken to this lab before you really knew who you were. Spoons, you didn't have a name until you watched a certain movie. A movie called Rango.
VHS of Rango?
VHS of Rango, yes. You remember watching this movie and seeing this little freak named Spoons and being like, wow, that really speaks to me. There are other VHS tapes you remember. Adam's Family Values, from which Morticia Adams' family took her name. You remember
specifically the second one.
Specifically the second one, yes. They don't really worry about that here in the labs. You remember Viva Las Vegas when Elvis first saw Elvis and fell in love with him.
Despicable Me 1 where Poob took his name.
No, actually, no. There is a box set of Betty Boop cartoons from which Poob took his name.
Oh my god!
And one other you remember, who the namesake from this VHS tape that you own, you can't quite remember, but there is a VHS tape of The Invention of Hugo Cabret.
That's crazy. They made didn't this movie come out like 2011? That's crazy. They made a VHS of this. I turned to Poob. I'm like, can you believe this?
Oh, man. No, I don't know, man. And as you turn to Poob, he's drinking a bottle of shampoo.
But yeah, you distinctly remember some connection to this movie. But I don't know. You know, you can't quite place it.
I like clocks a lot. I like a clock. I look up on the wall to see if there's a clock.
Another trapdoor opens up underneath the two of you. You're flying into another metal chute. And as you descend into darkness, let's cut back to Paul Beenis.
Okay, yeah. Time to go go to this town square to fight this thing.
This other Spoons has been carrying you down the mountain through the jungle surrounding it into the tropical town of Paultopia. All these sort of huts and bars. That's basically everything that this town is. And you come to the town square, which is basically just a bunch of bars forming a circle. And sitting outside one of them, sitting on a bench, holding maybe a glass of pineapple juice. Nick, describe who Paul sees.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Buffett sitting there.
Jimmy Buffett! Oh my god! Wow!
Yeah, he sips from his margarita and turns to you, Paul, and says, "What does he sound like? It's like, hey, Paul, I'm Jimmy Buffett, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hey, oh man, Jimmy Buffett. I love your music.
Yeah, you're a
Look
parrot
at
head,
you.
huh, Paul? That's what they call him. That's what
Yeah, kind of a
that's what they
parrot
call
head.
my fans, Paul.
I'm a margarita sipper. I'm a parrot head. I love fishing. I basically just love doing nothing, and that's basically what all your fans do. Just like doing nothing.
That's my hit
Yeah.
song, Margaritaville.
Look at that. Jimmy Buffett sitting on that bench like Forrest Gump with a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, it's so good to meet you. Yeah. Am I the one I'm supposed to kill? Are you the one I'm supposed to kill?
I hope
Do I have to kill you?
I wouldn't be a fan of that.
Excuse me, Squire, can we get a beheading of Jimmy Buffett?
Whoa, Paul, hey.
Spoons looks up and he says, I don't know if we can. This guy's been like beating us up left and right. I don't know if we can get close enough to cut his head off.
Is Jimmy Buffett the guy that's killing everybody?
Well, not killing us, but beating us up and asking to see you.
Jimmy, why are you doing that? Hey,
I wanted
Jim.
to see you, Paul, because you're my best
So
friend.
you beat people
Paul.
up?
I need to talk to you,
I just
Paul.
met you. What are you doing?
Paul, you're my
Jimmy.
best friend, Paul. I want to talk to you, Paul.
You can't just beat people up, Jimmy.
It's important,
You can behead
Paul.
people.
I need to talk to you, Paul.
Jimmy, listen. If you're gonna hurt people, you might as well kill them so they you can put them out of your misery. All right.
I don't murder,
But
Paul.
remember
That's
that
one of my
next time.
rules. I'm like Batman.
But you beat people up. Jimmy.
Yeah, I beat people
Come
up,
on.
but it's like, because I don't kill, Paul. Paul, listen, we need to talk in private.
All right. Yeah. Let's go talk. Let's talk it out, Jimmy. Let's share it over a margarita, okay?
Yeah, okay, well, we meet in a private bar and have margaritas.
No, we meet in a Margaritaville.
Yeah.
That's in.
Who brings you the drink, Paul?
Let's see. Ronnie James Dio. Hey, thanks, Dio. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on. You're welcome. It's like that.
Alright,
Whatever.
All right, so we got our margaritas. Let's talk shop, Jimmy. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Huh?
Paul, you gotta get out of here. I need to get you out of Paultopia, Paul.
Why? It's literally called Paultopia.
Listen,
This
Paul,
is the dream place.
Paul,
I
it's
don't
a
want to leave.
margarita
This is the
secret. I can't tell you why we need to get out, Paul.
A margarita secret.
It's a margarita secret. We need to get out of here, Paul.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jimbo. You're gonna have to take a lot. You're gonna have to do a lot more convincing
Paul.
to get me out of here because this is paradise.
Paul,
I just beheaded my dad. I can do anything I want.
listen. I'll put you on my next song, Paul. I'm writing a song right now, Paul. It's called Margaritaville 2. I'll let you have a feature.
All right, let me have a verse in it, and yeah, we can go. Give me a verse in it.
Yeah, absolutely, Paul.
I want a whole solo section. I want to talk about doing nothing, sipping margaritas, and getting sunburnt. All right, Jimmy.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
That's good.
All right,
Paul. Let's scram. I'm gonna
Let's get out of here. I guess let's go make Margaritaville too.
let's
All right.
go to my boat on the shore. Alright.
Oh, there's a beach here. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better.
Okay.
You guys leave Margaritaville and you start walking down the street to the coast of Paultopia. When you see sort of a crowd forming in front of you, standing at the front of it is the High Mage, and Paul, he says, You're leaving, Paul? You're leaving us?
Listen. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go make Margaritaville too. I'll be right back. Gotta go to the
But
recording
Paul,
studio.
It's not safe out there. It's safe here in Paultopia.
Quit being a little whiny bitch. All right, I gotta go. All right.
Paul, you'll get hurt if you leave Paultopia.
Hey, can we behead the High Mage?
Yes, Paul.
He's pissing me off.
I'll behead him for you with my margarita glass.
Spoons Rango walks to the side of the High Mage, sort of in front of this crowd, and he says, I'm sorry, Paul, but you know, I try to do what you think is funky fresh, but it's just, man, we can't let you go. It's not good for you.
Hey, can we get a beheading of Spoons, Rango?
This crowd starts forming around you. You see the Big Blue Freak and Brianna and the Dreadful Creep. You see,
Hey.
you see Sheriff,
What are you doing?
whatever his fucking name was, former Sheriff Sandy Steven.
Sandoon Stephen, wasn't it?
Sandoon Steven.
Back
You
off.
see, you see the Kensington Rats. You see the Knowles from Enzo Baranzan. You see,
Oh, yes,
you see the
Knowles.
pencil pushing nerd who you push down a bunch of stairs and kill. You see Detective Driss Donovan. You see
Detective Crashmore.
You see Captain Armstrong and Fredomisto and Polly. All of the people that you've met on this quest are all surrounding you. You see the head honcho from the jungle. You see your mom and your dad who has placed his head back onto his neck. They're all surrounding you and they're saying, "We can't let you leave, Paul. We can't let you go. It's not safe out there."
Back off. Way off. Get out of here or I'll behead you too.
They're all getting closer and closer to you.
Oh, God. All right, Jimmy, we gotta run. We gotta go. Jimmy.
Alright, Paul.
Jimmy, let me get on your back. Carry me, Jimmy.
Sure, yeah.
Come on, get
I'll
those.
pick
Get
up
those.
Paul and put him
Don't step
my
on a pop top.
shoulders.
Don't blow out your flip flop. Let's go. Come on.
Absolutely, Paul. Let's go. And I'm gonna start running. And try and
Insert
push through
cartoon
the
running
crowd.
sound effect.
You all start running in the opposite direction. This crowd immediately, all of them get on all fours and start bounding out after you like a pack of wolves. As you run, if you're running away from them, you are now running in the opposite direction of the beach. But yeah, they're all chasing after you. Let's
All
cut
right.
back to Spoons Rango. Spoons and Poob, you have all been falling through this chute until you find yourselves in this second dark hallway. You fall through the ceiling into this hallway, and there's a path leading ahead of you into darkness, and there's also a path leading behind you where you can see a door at the very far end with this sort of red light coming out from the bottom, and you can hear this like scraping and grinding of like metallic instruments in there.
I was gonna say the door is the natural direction we should go, but now I'm not so sure.
Come on, Spoons. Come on.
I really feel at home in the dark as a child of the night.
I feel at home in the dark too.
So let's go away from the red door. Away from the
no. No,
yeah,
Spoons.
no, we don't
This
need
is
metal.
Remember what I told you? It's important.
Yeah, but I left some stuff in the dark over here, like this way. I like
I'll get it later.
I dropped my
I'll get
keys.
it later.
I dropped my keys. I dropped my student ID.
You dropped me. You dropped Elvis. You dropped Morticia.
I didn't drop anything. Oh fuck! Wait, no. I'm known for my impeccable dexterity. I never drop anything.
You know what dropped? My body when it hit the ground, and then your eyes on my body.
Enough about that.
And then you want to know how
shit.
you want to know how you reacted, Spoons?
I wasn't
probably
there. Is how I reacted.
Yeah, okay. We do have to clarify. Spoons wasn't there.
There?
I think he is aware that Poob died,
Yeah.
but he did not see Poob's body.
No, this is fine though.
Well, maybe I'm just mixing things up. You know, the subconscious is a hard thing to understand, Spoons. He takes a stun gun and he lights it and he takes a drag of it like a cigar. Come on, Spoons, let's go. And he starts to force it to the door.
Spoons does the same thing. He takes the stun gun from him and just electrocutes his face. Just
You get used to it after a while, Spoons.
oh,
come on, let's go.
Are you resisting him, Spoons?
I guess Spoons just sort of like skulks, like sort of wobbles side to side down the hallway.
You walk down this hallway and you creak open this metal door looking into this room, which is illuminated by like a red light on the ceiling, and you see a man. He's like it's like when you look at like someone standing in front of a bright light and you can see like the shadow of their silhouette, but you can't see like any of their features. It's like that. He's just sort of blurred out, and there's this large hairy figure lying on a table in front of him, and he has like okay, there's no eloquent way of describing this. He has the top of this figure's head screwed off, and he's playing around with their brain. And he looks at you, Spoons, entering, and he says, "Oh, Spoons, you've decided to come see my work." Or wait, no, he wouldn't say Spoons. Do you remember what your lab name was?
Oh, it's some number. It was a
It was C something. Hold on, I'll look it up really quick.
Oh, you have it written down? C17?
Yeah.
C17?
I don't think it was C17. I do have it written down somewhere.
It was COVID-19.
C10 was it?
Oh my god.
It was COVID-19. Okay, it's in Spoons' brain.
Yeah, okay.
He can call you Spoons. It's your subconscious. He looks at you and he says, "Hey, Spoons, you decided to come take a look at my work? You know, I've been trying to get my hands on you for quite some time now, but they keep telling me, no, he's too special. He's like a special smart monkey or something. We don't know where he came from. He's all genius or whatever. I don't care. I want to mess around with your brain. You know, they've got you learning sign language when I think you could be the very key to my research. But who cares what old I think, you know?"
Am I really this narcissistic that even the enemies in my mind are like sucking my cock? Like just like, oh my god, this is gross.
Well, it's not just you, Spoons. It's all of those monkeys we took from that weird jungle.
I mean,
You and your three friends there, that big gorilla, the macaque, or
The
macaque
macaque.
if you're funny, or the
Only if
the-
you're funny,
the-
though.
Yeah,
the
if you're not
proboscis,
funny,
you know,
you can call it
those.
that.
This is the weird smart monkeys. We don't know why they're like it, you know? That's weird. You just talked to me. Could you always talk, Spoons?
what?
You're speaking to me right now. Could you always do that?
This is just like that one episode of Ben 10. Oh.
Did they have that on VHS?
Yeah, Ben 10 VHS. Yeah. What do you want?
What I want, Spoons, is to play around with that little brain of yours. You and this guy right here, who they finally let me get my hands on. He pats the belly of this big furry creature. He says, "You are the closest things we have to a human brain." They won't let me mess with humans, obviously, although that'll change one day. But the two of you, well, not the two of you, the one of him plus the like four of you monkeys are the key to everything I'm trying to unlock.
What are you
And
trying to unlock? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to achieve world peace, my friend.
Because I don't know. So why would he know?
But I'll tell you this, Spoons. I'm going to be the director of this place mighty soon. And when that happens, there will be nothing to protect you from my reach. But, whatever. Anyway, what do you think of your friend here? And he spins this table around, and you are jolted with these memories of a person that you know, your best friend in the lab, a Sasquatch, named the invention of Hugo Cabret.
The invention of Hugo Cabret.
Hugo looks down at you and sort of goes, and he's sort of drooling, and the top of his head is screwed off, and his brain is covered in these wires and bolts. And this is no longer the Hugo that you knew a long time ago. This doctor character says, "Do you want to see a trick I taught him?" And he holds up this sort of like walkie-talkie thing and speaks into it, and he says, "Hugo, kill." And this Bigfoot rises up off the table and starts to shamble towards you.
Spoon sort of backs up.
Poob begins to clap wildly.
Crazy person.
Good job.
I'm like looking around just wildly and seeing if there's anything, which I guess there isn't. Just like
Poob begins to violently shave his head.
What?
Okay, Spoons backs into a corner as Hugo gets closer and goes down onto his butt in the corner of the room and closes his eyes and he goes, "Here, far, wherever you are, I believe."
As you do that,
Will
Hugo stops for a moment, and his eyes light up in a way that you remember them doing when he watched a certain movie, and he says, "Leonardo," and he starts to hesitate a little bit, and then another trap door opens underneath you and Poob, and you fall into darkness.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's cut back to Paul Beenis and Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, Jimmy, where are we going, Jimmy? Oh! Oh!
Paul, we gotta get to the beach. That's where my boat is. I call it the Margaritaville.
Oh, that's what a completely original name. I feel like you just name everything Margaritaville, and I'm okay with that.
It's my greatest hit.
Yeah.
It's my life's work.
Well, why don't we cheeseburger and paradise out of here and get to Margaritaville? And sorry, I don't know any other songs, but
there's the changes in latitude.
yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care if I'm gonna be honest. Let's just get to the boat.
That's kind of mean, Paul.
I think the only way around is the only way to is through, Jimmy. I think we're gonna have to kill literally every single person in this town.
I don't kill,
That's what we're gonna
Paul.
have to do.
I chill. I strike a cool pose
Jimmy.
and hold my big giant margarita glass like a club. I
Jimmy.
say,
Have you looked at your spells, Nick? Maybe you want to use some spells.
ooh, conjure elemental. Can I conjure a margarita elemental?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Okay, I guess it'll act as a water elemental, but we'll say it's.
What does it do?
Let's see. Call forth an elemental servant. Choose an area of air, earth, fire, or water that fills a 10-foot cube within range. I mean, there's gotta be a lot of margarita in Paultopia, so I feel like I can just
Oh yeah.
use that.
It starts spilling out the windows of every building. It's
Okay.
like the opening to Sonic Adventure where like the sewers start fucking opening up, you know. Fire hydrants start blowing off.
So I can control this elemental, and he gets like initiative in combat, and he gets
Okay,
to
don't
fight
worry about
alongside
combat,
us. Okay,
Just tell me what you want him to do.
I want him to just go forth and attack the crowd of people.
Okay. You what do you say to conjure the Margarita Elemental?
I say, Margarita, come to me.
You do that,
Wow.
and you're all running uphill because this town is built around a mountain, and in front of you there is just like a shining blood elevator, but of margarita, and it just spills down the mountain, taking sort of this vaguely humanoid form, and rushes past all of this crowd running up to you, and they all slip on the dang margarita and start sliding around and falling backwards, and then the margarita elemental appears once again beside you, ready to do your bidding.
Whoa.
That's why they say I have a license to chill.
All right, you've already made the chill kill thing, Jimmy.
Yeah, but it's one of my albums, Paul. It's from 2004, Paul.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my less
All right.
well-known albums, Paul. I kind of fell off.
Yeah, I'll listen to it sometime, I guess. Sorry, I don't know. I guess I thought I was a pairhead, but I guess not. Hey Jimmy, why don't we boogie board on this margarita elemental to the boat, huh?
Absolutely,
Can
Paul.
you make it a big wave and let's boogie board on out of here?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right, let's do it.
Both of you give me an athletics check, or acrobatics maybe. Athletics or acrobatics, I'll take either.
Okay.
All right.
15.
15? What about you, Jimmy Buffett?
Okay, that's a 5.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Jimbo.
You guys, Jimmy Buffett pulls 2 boogie boards out of his ass, and you are sliding down this sleek margarita wave down towards the beach. You can see the SS Margaritaville sitting at the docks. It's a small dinghy rowboat. and you are approaching it rapidly until Briannon, the mage of Draconia, jumps out from the side of one of these buildings and knocks Jimmy Buffett right off of the way. And Jimmy Buffett, you fall to the ground, and this crowd starts covering you with their hands like a bunch of ding zombies.
Paul, I'm not gonna make it. Get to the boat and finish Margaritaville too.
I'll do it for you, Jim. Oh, Jimmy, no.
Yeah, Paul, you get down to this boat. What do you do?
Fuck, I don't know how to drive boat.
Drive boat.
Start big steering wheel.
I don't know how to boat. I grab the steering wheel and start shaking it back and forth. Start pushing every button.
There's no. It's just a rowboat, Paul.
I thought it was like a yacht. What? Jimmy Buffett just has a rowboat? No, he's gotta have a yacht. All right.
No,
well,
it's a small wooden dinghy rowboat.
all right, I know how to row. Come on, I was on the rowing team in chimp school.
Actually, it's called crew. It's not called the rowing team. It's called crew.
No, at chimp school, it's called the rowing team.
Yes, you grab these oars and you start rowing away. As you row away, you see this crowd cover Jimmy Buffett. And Jimmy Buffett, what do you do as you see Paul rowing off into the distance?
What can I do? I'm being mauled by a crowd
This
of
can be like your
creatures.
final scene. Just do something cool.
Alright, yeah, let me,
Cast 3 spells.
You could also just like tap the side of your nose and hold up an umbrella and fly off into the sky.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make a valiant last stand with my giant Margarita Glass Great Club, and I'm just gonna fight till the end. You know.
Yeah, you sort of smile and nod at Paul as he rows away. As you take your giant Margarita Glass Great Club and start bashing into heads, but not killing.
Not killing.
All of these
putting
sort
dents
of
in their heads.
zombies surrounding
Oh my
you
God.
as you are covered and breathe your last breath, giving this valiant last stand. Do you have any inspiring last words?
Sponge cake margarita. Where's salt shaker?
Jimmy, if you can hear me, I'm gonna find that salt shaker for you, Jimmy.
Find my salt shaker, Paul.
Yeah, and Paultopia becomes a tiny speck on the distance on the horizon.
Damn, I'm
as you
rowing
row away
fast.
from Paultopia.
I was on the rowing team.
Let's cut back to Spoons. Spoons, you and Poob fall through this big metal chute until it starts to narrow, until you can slip through, but it's just too narrow for Poob, and he gets stuck right there. Poob, give me your last words as you are stuck in this metal chute for all eternity.
Look at me, Spoons. You didn't get to see my real body fall, but you'll get to see this one. And I rot away, like in rapidly decay.
Oh my god.
That's the last thing you see of Spoons, Paul. What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm here. Hey Spoons, what's up? Oh, where are we? Oh, why is there a decaying gorilla?
That's the last thing you see of Poob, Spoons, as he rots away and his decaying flesh and worms and insects and maggots fall onto your face as you fall through this metal chute until you leave it, but you're not falling out of a ceiling. You just sort of fall out of air itself, and you land in this sort of grass field. And you can see a jungle off in the distance. You're in sort of a clearing in the middle of this thick jungle. And you remember being here once before. This is the edge of the jungle that Paul and Eugene and Ani are from. This is the first time you ever remember you used to live here.
I lived here, right?
And you look around and you look at yourself, and you are no longer full-grown Spoons. You are like tiny, like 6-month-old Spoons.
Oh my god! My god, I'm so small! Oh, I forgot. When I was a child, I had a German accent. Okay.
Oh my god.
My god! Oh, this is truly a pickle. Oh. Start walking towards the jungle.
You walk towards the jungle, but a voice calls you back. it is the voice of a very young Morticia Adams family, and standing behind her is a very young Poob, not voiced by Gabe, and a very young Elvis, and a very young like a figure that you can't quite make out. But Morticia Adams family says, "Hey, Spoons, come on, aren't you gonna play?"
Hello, meine Freunde, of course!
All right, come on, let's pass the old pig skin around.
I waddle
And they have
over there.
a skinned pig that they're
Ah!
passing around.
Oh no!
No, they don't. They don't. It's like a shitty jungle football, made with leaves, made with leaves and real pig skin.
I say
and-
one moment, and I take off my lederhosen and my hat and my clogs, and now I can play.
you
Aw.
run over, and you're playing football, or not playing football. You're tossing the football with Morticia Adams' family and Poob and Elvis and this other figure, all having a fun time. Playing at sort of the very edge of the jungle, where your parents told you never to play.
Never.
Yeah, do you do any fun games? Are there any fun games you used to play with your little friends?
My mama and papa said I should never play here, but I feel so mischievous. Let's play hide and seek. Come on, guys! I love it's my favorite. Is hide and seek.
Sure. You asked to play hide and seek, and they say Morticia says, "Okay, Spoons, do you wanna find us?"
No, I have a hiding place. Can someone else do it?
Oh,
I have
okay,
a really
I
good,
guess,
I have a really good hiding place.
I guess I'll do it then. Where do you hide?
I like start just like running, but like kid running. So it's like not very fast at all, but like booking it towards the opposite direction of the jungle. I'm like, I'm gonna go so far that they're never gonna fucking find me. I'm gonna win so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You run out like further into this sort of like grassy field away from the jungle, and you keep running until you run into a boot. And attached to this boot is a leg, and attached to that leg is a man wearing sort of this black military uniform.
Oh, I can hide behind
And
this man. This is perfect. I can hide behind this man.
he looks down and he says, "What the fuck? There's a dang monkey down here. What the fuck? Hell yeah, Grinter's gonna love this one."
I go hide behind him. I go like try to walk to the other side of him and crouch down.
You crouch down behind him, and he turns around and picks you up by the head, and he says, "You got any friends around here, little monkey?"
No, I was. Can you turn back around? I was hiding.
What's that? I don't know why I thought I could understand you. You're just a dang monkey.
Yes, I do have friends. That way, actually. 3 of them. Of varying sizes and shapes. And
You're turning into
intelligence.
Stewie.
Yeah.
Is this
It's
why
German
you're-
Stewie.
Yeah, German Stewie. Are you like pointing or anything?
I do have friends. Yes. Do I point? No, I don't point. I sort of bounce up and down.
Like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
So you say that, but what he hears is, and he cannot understand you, but he says, "Oh, whatever. I'll take a look around. Hey boys, we found some monkeys over here. That's what old Grinter wanted, right? Come on, let's take a look around." And several more men in uniforms sort of step in his direction. They sort of walk towards the jungle.
With these guys acting as distractions, they'll never find me. Oh my god. This is so good. This is the best day ever.
Simply delicious.
I should have done that.
Spoons, the rest of this memory is sort of a blur, but this is the last time you saw the jungle for probably a few years. As these men in uniforms walked forward and didn't quite get to the jungle, but they grabbed your friends Morticia Adams' family and Poob, whose full name is Poob Iteb, and Elvis, and
Wait, okay, it took me a second.
and carry them out of the jungle. And the last thing you remember is there was one they didn't catch. One who hid so well they didn't even know he was there. That was your brother.
I sort of flash back, like the proverbial camera comes out of like adult Spoons' face. someone in a better spot. Whatever happened to this lederhosen? God. Wait. My. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. How can I? Fucking subconscious. Can I wake up there?
I mean, you don't wake up, but yeah, that's the end of your hallucination.
I go. God. Fuck! I'm so fucking mad. So pissed off.
Ugh, I've been rowing for so long. Ugh.
Paul Beenis, you have been rowing for so long. And you're rowing along this endless blue ocean. And after rowing and rowing and rowing, you finally see a small island in the distance, a small island of white sand.
Oh, a little island. Kind of looks like the beginning of SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh. Yeah, let me go check it out. Oh.
You go to check it out. Yeah, sure. You row closer, and you see that there's sort of like a dock built at the end of this island, and sitting on it is an incredibly old man with this long white beard. He's wearing a fisherman's vest and a bucket hat, and he's holding a fishing rod and has his line cast out into the ocean. His bare feet are dangling in the water. And he sees you row up to the island, and he pats on the ground next to you and beckons you over.
Oh, old man. Hey, old man. Look at you. You're old. Oh, is this the island that makes you old? I don't want to step on it. What's going on here, old man? Who are you?
Don't worry, Paul. This island don't make you old.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just put my crinkly monkey
Come on,
toes in the
take a
sand.
sit. I got a fishing rod with your name on it. You want to come fish with me? Come sit and fish.
Oh, yeah, I'd love that. Yeah, I love fish.
Yeah.
Love
You
to
want a
cast a line.
popsicle, Paul?
A popsicle?
Yeah. He has a
yeah.
box of popsicles sitting next to him.
What flavor? What flavor you got, old man?
Let me take a look. Cherry.
Okay, cherry it is. Yeah, I'll have cherry.
Here you go. He hands you a cherry popsicle. Come on, come sit next to me, Paul. Let's fish.
Okay, here I come. Cherry. Cherry popsicle. Cherry popsicle.
He hands
Alright.
you a fishing rod.
All right, old man. What's the bait we're using today, huh? We're using a dangling worm. What are we worming? Are we using a little?
He
dangling worm?
opens his box filled with worms and says, "Here, take a wiggling worm, Paul."
All right, I'll take that worm that kind of has a Mario nose. Can you grab that one for me? That one with the big bulbous nose. Yeah.
He reaches. You look into the box and there's a little mountain in there with a bunch of worms shooting at each other with bazookas.
Oh,
And-
it's
and
Worm
you
Command. Wow.
you reach into the worm's WMD box and you grab a worm with a little Mario nose. And it goes, "Oh, Mamma Mia!" as you pull it out and
I skewer it on my hook.
Skewer it on your hook and cast it into the ocean. And he says, "So Paul, you know how to fish?"
Oh yeah. I love fishing. It's probably my favorite thing to do.
That's
And,
nice. I'm a big fishing fan. You know, it's nice to just sort of sit out here and feel the ocean breeze.
Yeah. How'd you get here, old man? I don't see any boat. How long you been here? What's your story?
Well, I live here, Paul.
Just on a mound of sand?
Yep.
Okay. I've been here a while, a long time. How'd you get here? Did you get dropped off? Some lovers passed? Did you get kicked out by my dada?
Well, I don't really have a mama and dada, Paul, but I've been here for quite some time.
Oh, so you're kind of like a Jesus kind of guy. I get it. Yeah.
No, not really.
How did you be created then? How are you here? You don't have a mama pop?
Well, Paul,
Me, that old rusty
God.
bucket of nails, just forget. And Paul sort of knocks on his forehead lightly.
to tell you the truth, it has been quite a while, Paul. You know, once you live long enough, it just sort of feels like you've been around forever, you know?
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you can probably got that Alzheimer's or something like that, you know.
All timers? Yeah, when you
Yeah.
get so old, that's why it's called all timers.
It's the greatest memory loss of all time. Yep.
When you get so old that your memory just goes away because you're an all timer.
The old man says, "You've asked me a few questions about myself. Do you mind if I ask a little about you, Paul?"
No. Go ahead. I'm just gonna be fishing over here, and I talk while I fish. I'm sort of a interesting multitasker like that. Interesting character.
You're sort of a violent guy, aren't you, Paul?
What do you how do you know that? We just met. I'm literally just fishing. I mean, sure, I skewered that worm with the Mario nose on the thing, but I mean, you did that too.
I'm not talking about the Mario worm, Paul. You enjoy hurting people, don't you?
Define hurting. I don't like hurting people. I like killing people. Is that because hurting people?
That answers my question.
Hurting people. That's sort of like they stick with that. To kill them, that's just like you get done lickety split.
I guess I'll ask you another question, Paul. What's your big goal in life? What do you hope you accomplish in the world by the time you leave your mortal days?
Well, you see, it sort of changes, like, from moment to moment. 5 minutes ago, I wanted to complete Margaritaville 2, but I don't know if that's going to happen now, But, at the moment, I just want to catch a big fish. I'm a guy who lives in the moment,
What's your grand scheme, though? What do you want out of life? It doesn't have to be something material.
Probably, let's see. I like when people look up to me, I like when people look at me and rely on me, I like blood. I like drinking blood. I don't know. Is that good? May I just keep doing that for the rest of my life till I fucking croak,
So you want people to look up to you, Paul? You want to be like a big man? You want people to be impressed by you?
I'm okay with my height in terms of my height. I don't need to be any bigger or taller, but like,
all right.
Accepted. Yeah, I like friends. I like when people look up to me.
I'm gonna tell you a story, Paul. I knew a guy that reminds me a little bit of you once. It went by the name of Randy Domino. Randy Domino was the son of Grady Domino, who was a famous fisherman known the world over. You may have heard of him. I don't know. Now, old Grady had always wanted to catch this legendary fish known as Old Blue. A sea bass big enough to capsize a boat. Real big fish. But unfortunately,
I love that
Grady
band.
was... You love big fish?
No, Real Big Fish. Great ska band. Anyways, continue.
All right. Great, cool. Now, unfortunately, Grady was getting pretty old, and he just couldn't fish like he used to. Now, Randy, Grady's son, wasn't much of a fisherman, and his pa never really approved of that. So one day, Grady told Randy Domino, "Son, I'll tell you what. I'll love you like a father should if you can just go out and catch that legendary bass Old Blue for me." Now, of course, young Randy wanted his father to respect him, so he decided to train for many years, honing his skills. It was tough and grueling work, but after years of hard work, he was a fisherman to stand next to the best of them. So finally, he set off on a journey across the sea to catch that dreadful bass. For years more he searched, scouring the ocean for his foe. And then, bruised and battered, malnourished from nearly a decade living out in the harsh waters, half dead, Randy Domino finally found Old Blue. He threw his line in the water, baited with bait no fish can deny. And you know what happened, Paul?
What? What happened?
Old Blue knocked poor Randy's boat clean over.
Flip the boat, huh?
When Randy came to, he had washed up on an abandoned island. A tropical island filled with bushes covered in beautiful red berries. But Randy didn't have time to eat no berries. He had to catch that damn fish, right? So he spent days on the coast of this island looking for a ship to come find him, but no ship ever came. And finally, one day Randy realized he'd die there, abandoned and forgotten on that island. So with nothing better to do, he turned around and ate one of them berries. And you know what, Paul? It was the most delicious, wonderful, fulfilling berry he had ever eaten.
Oh, that sounds nice. I love berries.
So anyway,
So what you're telling me is to eat more berries. Okay. Do you have any berries? I am kind of hungry. That popsicle didn't really
I have
sound.
another cherry popsicle if you want one.
I guess that's sort of berry-like. Is it artificial flavored? I don't know. I'll take it. Yeah, give it me. Give me
Hands
here.
you another cherry popsicle.
Oh.
You feel any fish tugging yet, son?
No. Let's see here. Sort of inspects the rod, gives it a little tug. I get a little tension. There might be some there.
Well, you know.
Oh, whoa! Here it comes.
You think you caught something?
I think I got something big. Whoa!
All right, give me a nature check.
Hey yo, nature check.
Major check. Is this the old man in the sea?
This is the old man in the sea, yeah.
12.
A 12. With a 12, you pull out a little tiny yellow fish, a little minnow. Minnows aren't yellow, but you pull out a little minnow. And he says, well, nice going, Paul.
Thank you. It's just a little minnow though. I just chuck it back in the water.
Paul, why did you do that? That was an impressive catch.
It's tiny though. I want the real big fish. You know. You know.
Paul, it's not about the size of your fish, Paul.
Oh, I see what this conversation is. You've been staring at my little winger, my little dingus all day.
No,
yeah,
Paul,
it might be
okay.
small for a little chimp boy, but come on, I'm still growing. I'm still a developing little chimpanzee. Sure, I'm not
Paul,
wearing pants in this, but come on.
I'm gonna enough metaphors, Paul. I'm gonna talk to you candidly. You know, we all live in a bad world, all of us. A world that hurts us and beats us up and leaves us broken and mangled. I know people have hurt you, Paul. People have hurt you real bad. It happens to everyone. The world tells us that we're small, you know, that we deserve everything coming to us, and so we often make that our normal. The world doesn't give a hoot about us, so why should we give a hoot about anyone else, you know?
Yeah, I was sort of thinking about this during the white rage snowstorm earlier today. Yeah.
See, Paul, we hurt others and they hurt us, and it all goes on and on and on. But, Paul, I want to let you in on a secret. Can you handle a secret, Paul?
I like to let things slip, but I'll try my best to take in the secret. I don't know. Yeah, sure, give it to me.
He leans in close and he says, Paul, you don't have to let anyone tell you who you are. Not the world, not your friends, not your dad, no one. If the world tells you you're small, that you're a nobody, if it tells you have to swing a sword just for people to love you, you don't have to listen, Paul, because you know who you are.
Yeah.
You're Paul Beenis.
Yes.
That's Paul's middle
that
name,
is
Beenis.
my middle name.
You're the Paul Beenis who saved Spoon's Rango from the brink of death when he fell into your jungle.
Yes.
The Paul Beenis whose eyes lit up with wonder when he caught his first rainbow stag. The Paul Beenis who fully willingly went on a quest to save his jungle when all he wanted was to go on a fishing trip. So Paul, when the world makes you feel like the only way for you to be worth something is by waving your sword around and spilling blood, or impressing your dad, or forcing people to love you, remember that the world doesn't get to decide what you're worth. Because, Paul, you're worth everything.
Oh. Whoa.
You want another popsicle?
No, I'm starting to get the runs. I don't know if you can see it. I'm spilling a little hot brown, but you're right, old man. I'd start killing because I was told to, and I got addicted to it. You know what? No more. I shall not pick up this sword no more. I pick up my long sword, and
Well, Paul, you might need to use that sword.
Nope. Shut
Just
up,
like Jimmy
old man.
Buffett, you'll never kill, just like Jimmy
I'll
Buffett.
never kill. I'm only gonna chill. And I toss my swords into the ocean.
Well, Paul. Yeah. Look, self-defense is not necessarily a bad. Whatever.
Get your story straight, old man. You just told me not to kill and be myself, and now you're telling me that I need a sword.
No,
I'm out of here.
Okay,
I'm out of here. I'm
Paul,
getting on the boat.
all right, Paul, no,
I
okay,
made up
Paul.
my mind.
You're good. This is better than before, anyway. Paul, you start to feel a tug on your line. A big tug.
Whoa.
Huge, even.
All right, I got a big one, old man.
baby.
I'm gonna pull this in before I leave because I'm kind of
You
tired.
say I got a
tired
big
of you.
one, old man, and you look to the side, and the old man is no longer there.
Oh, he left. What a chump. All right, I guess I'm gonna do this alone. Yeah, bigger. I rolled a 17.
Okay, that's strength, so add your strength to it.
Oh, let's see.
45.
Strength? Oh, that's just a normal. No, that's 19. 19.
19. You feel this tug, and it's about to get away, but whatever's tugging at the end of the line, you pull it out of the water.
Whoa.
And in front of you is this huge, gigantic blue fish with these huge, like, slit eyes, wide maw of teeth, these sort of, like, tentacles coming off the side of it. You feel like this is the essence of the ocean itself.
Oh, my God.
Towering above you, probably miles wide, blotting out the sun up above
Miles?
you.
Whoa.
It fills the entire sky, and it starts to fall down on top of you.
No! No!
And then, Paul, you wake up.
Oh, my God.
You are standing in this sort of winter inferno of blazing wind surrounding you.
The white rage.
The white rage. And surrounding you are the unconscious bodies of Eugene, Ani, Spoons, Rango, Townmaster Dickerson, and the huge beholder called the Xanathar.
Whoa. Hey, everybody, wake up. I start going around shaking everybody and slapping their cheeks.
Paul.
What?
Paul. Did you
Oh.
have a thing as well?
Yeah, I had a thing. I'm never gonna kill again. I'm never gonna hurt nobody again.
Was yours?
I just had the craziest dream. I was on the spaceship, and we were all astronauts, but one of them was trying to kill
No.
us. I saw him in the vent, and then he stabbed me.